Evening, I'm Daniel Wynn. Hope and perseverance. That was the message this morning in Hamilton High School, and it came from a former American Idol contestant. Dave Pittman was a season 9 competitor, and while he didn't win the show, he says his experience did give him the opportunity to use the past as a lesson for all. WGEM's Dylan Smith reports.
At just 7 years old, Dave Pittman's parents started to notice their son had developed certain tics. 2 years later, the Arkansas native was diagnosed with Tourette's syndrome. That opened the door for bullying, but that is when the would-be American Idol contestant's biggest lessons in life were realized.
Bring it on home to me, yeah, oh yeah.
This is Dave Pittman over 10 years ago, auditioning for the chance to get his foot in the door in the music industry. But what he didn't realize at the time was that it opened the door to share his story of moving forward.
You have a purpose and a reason that you're here, a reason that you are alive.
After his Tourette's syndrome diagnosis at just 9 years old, he became a victim of bullying. At age 10, he prepared to take his own life.
1, 2, and then the front door of our home opened up. And I knew Mom and Dad had come home a little bit earlier than I expected.
Pittman was homeschooled the next year, which he says gave him the chance to understand and eventually embrace who he was.
When you do that, other people will accept you as well.
And the message was well received.
I feel like the biggest lesson from him is to not give up, especially because he's been struggling. He struggled with stuff from such a young age.
I think that him talking and explaining what he had to go through and what he did to get where he was at, I think that's going to help a lot of our students at least have a new perspective on what they're going through.
Pittman was eventually eliminated from American Idol, but moved to Nashville, releasing 2 albums. He now spends his time sharing his message of how he turned a negative into a positive.
I'm hoping that, something I say, my story will help inspire them to keep their heads up and to keep moving forward.
Pittman says he plans to continue traveling the country and telling students his story. He first started doing this after his time on American Idol.
And Pittman and his wife are making the most of the trip. This weekend, they're also hosting a marriage conference in Wayland, Missouri.